What's up, guys? So, I got 2 weeks until a race. I went to change the oil, and I don't know if you can see it, but I found this on the drain plug. So, from what I think it is, it should be, I don't know if you can see it in there, but it might be one of the links for the secondary timing chain. So I'm gonna spin it over, see if I can find it in the passenger side, and if it is definitely broken, we have to take this off, this valve cover, the other valve cover, timing chain cover, possibly the water pump, all the accessory drives, alternator, and the balancer. Remove this hose from the coolant, and for extra measure we'll be taking off the fan intake, pretty much the whole front of the car, to replace the secondary chain on this side and that side. So this will probably be a lengthy video or a couple videos, because we'll be redoing the timing of the engine and basically disassembling everything. So stay tuned. I'm gonna crank the engine over and see what is wrong with it. Alright, so we took off the line for the vent to atmosphere. I can't think right now, it's hot. I'm gonna pull the coil covers, break the spark plugs. Since we're running a good amount of compression, it won't be easy to just turn the engine over. So we'll do that, of course. There we go. These are always a pain in the ass to get out. So usually they don't break out that easy. Alright, I'll get back when I pull these off. Alright, time to pull the plugs. I sprayed a little bit of air just to get any dirt and debris out of the that might build up in here. So I got that out. I'm gonna crack the plugs so they're loose at least, so I can let the air come out, because we're running about 12 6-to-1 compression. Got to pull the intake still, and then I will rotate the motor to see if I see anything. Alright, well, not sure if you guys can see this, but I found one with a crack, and we're gonna continue to turn it over and see if we can find anything else. So for reference, shitty lighting, this is what a part I think broke. Or I've talked to the engine builder, and he said, yeah, that is what broke. So just trying to identify, aside from the one that's cracked, what is broken. But I've ordered a new set of, or I'm ordering a new set of chains to swap out. I'll have hopefully a couple of buddies come and help help put them in, so there's more than one person working on it. But I'm gonna throw the plugs in until parts get here, and then probably disassemble the coolant, get a bucket for that. The oil's already drained because I was in the middle of an oil change when I found out that it was broken. And I think I'm gonna have to order new gaskets for the engine valve or timing chain cover, and another set of gaskets for these guys. So yeah, just spending money. So stay tuned, guys. All right, day 2. I might pull the bumper because it's gonna be a pain in the butt to work on anyway. So we're gonna pull the coolant out of there, dump it in the bucket, and save it. I think I'm gonna pull the bumper. So complete car teardown now. All right, so I moved the oil line out of the way, so it's just this 8 mil. Dump it into the bucket. Oh, it should work out. No issues. So stand by. I still have the plug on top cap, so that's why it's not flowing out too fast. Perks of having race car stuff. The bleed valve. I don't know if you can see it, but it helps. Makes the draining a little bit easier. Well, disconnected the thermostat housing here. Dash 20 line from the heat side into the radiator. Disconnected. I gotta pull the radiator, so I gotta take the shroud apart now. And then the radiator will come out. I'll store that for a week or two. And then I think I'm gonna pop the valve covers to double check that nothing's broken on the side, but we'll see. It's gonna be a interesting find. All right, well, radiator's out, so now I gotta order a puller / installer for this guy. Pretty sure I gotta take this off, pull the alternator next, because that's fun to take in and out. But I might pull both valve covers just to see where I'm at with what's broken and get a better look at everything inside. So I think we'll do that next. Might be easiest. Alright, pulling the serpentine belt or accessory drive belt or whatever you want to call it. It's this tensioner. You gotta push it to the left, pull this out, and fun fact, this bolt right here, this guy, it's left threaded, so you turn it left to left to tighten it and right to loosen it. So it's one of those weird ones. So I'll be replacing this belt since it's a couple years old now. Pulling this. I think I'll pull the alternator today. Yeah, pretty much everything's got to come off the engine, so it's going to be a nice long tear down and put back process. So I mean, I'm pretty much waiting for parts to come in, so it's better to tear it down now than to wait until I have to pull everything out to swap the timing chains out. Alright, water pump pulley has to come off because this fun guy sticks out on the timing cover, so you can't just pop it off like the rest. Titanium bolts. Here it comes. Yeah, that's a money shot. Yep, that's what I was waiting for. So there's the rest of the water. I'll let that stop leaking and then start pulling the rest of this stuff off. Well, we've seen this before. I'm gonna run through this, see if anything's broken on this side. I think this side's good, but eventually I'm pretty sure we'll be having to take these off, clock them, these guys, all sorts of stuff. So yeah. Okay, so still the same crack as yesterday. Haven't seen anything new. The piece looks like it's at least half to 2/3 of a chain, and I haven't found the other half or 2/3 of a chain. So I guess we're gonna keep looking. This is the passenger side, and to me it doesn't look like anything is wearing. Odd, actually. Oh, there's some interesting lines. So we will look into that, I guess. And we're back. So we found it. It is this one right here. Can't see, yeah, you can kind of tell. But that is the piece of metal I found. So needless to say, both timing chains have to get swapped. So I'm gonna dump probably 10 to 12, 14, 24 quarts of shitty oil through this thing just to clean it out, and I guess you'll have to stay tuned for day 3 when parts show up, and then me and a couple of buddies will do some timing stuff. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully it doesn't blow. We'll see. Alright, well, not sure if I'll be doing the editing before I get to day 3 of this video or part 2. Not sure. So if you like it, comment, subscribe, follow, post it, send it to your friends, see why parts break. So yeah, I'll have to find out what chains were used, because I have a feeling that they weren't high HD, heavy duty. Okay, yeah, so here we are, back together somewhat.